What if your AI agent could manage other AI agents and you could watch every conversation in real time from your phone, intervene anytime, and none of your API keys would ever be exposed? That's HiClaw for you. In this video, we are going to install HiClaw with local Ollama based models and we will see how exactly this works. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. You can see that we have been covering not only OpenClaw but heaps of its variants which are appearing every day. Not everything is gold, and that is why I am only selecting the projects which are making sense out there. HiClaw is an open source multi-agent operating system built on top of OpenClaw. The problem it solves is simple. Single agents hit walls on complex tasks. HiClaw introduces a manager worker architecture, as you can see on your screen, where a manager agent coordinates multiple worker agents through matrix chat rooms. You watch every agent conversation in real time, jump in wherever you want, and the security model remains worker never see your real API keys here, and that is really good. Because as I keep saying that security must be paramount for you, it must not be afterthought. And the good thing is that the agents and the managers in this HiClaw only hold consumer tokens. Your actual credentials never leave the Higress gateway. One command installs everything, and we will see it shortly, which includes AI gateway, matrix chat server, file storage, web client, and the manager agent. Your entire AI teams runs on your own machine. So let's get it installed. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have this GPU card NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. The reason why I am showing you this VRAM is because I am running this Ollama GLM 4.7 flash model, and that is what I'm going to use. And if you're looking to rent a GPU like me for very affordable price, you can find the link to Massed Compute with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. Also, please follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates. So let's go back and let's get this thing installed. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to run this shell script which not only installs HiClaw but also all of its components. So let's run this. And one thing you would need to make sure you have is Docker installed. Let me quickly show you the Docker version which I'm running. If you don't know how to install Docker, just search on my channel and you should be able to find a very easy tutorial as how to install Docker. So now it is asking what I want to do. There is some wizard onboarding. I'm just going to select English here, and then quick start is there, but I don't want to go there because I want to select the manual. I don't want to go to their coding plan, of course, that is a paid option. So just select 2 here, and then it is asking what I want to do, like OpenAI compatible API. I'll just go with the second option, and then it is asking me what must be the base URL here. And for that, I'm going to give it my Ollama based OpenAI endpoint, which I cannot paste for some reason, so I just have to type. So allow me a second while I type. So this is the Ollama endpoint. If you're running it on any other port or URL, just replace it with that. And then you can just put in your Ollama model ID, which is this. And because we don't need any API key for Ollama, I'm just going to put any random value. And then you would just need to give your username and password. I think I'll just go with admin here. And I will just let it auto generate for the password. And I will just keep it for local use. I don't want to expose it to my network. And then for the Docker container, just go with the default port. Also for the Higress console, all the components, let's go with the default ports. Of course, you can change it from here. And this is the local domain. And you can see that it is using that ECS deployment. So in simple words, what exactly it is saying is that if you want custom domain names for the services, now we are just running locally, so we are not really fussy about it. I'm just going to go with whatever it is giving me. And then again, now I don't want any uh, GitHub pad here or token. And then I'm just going to go with default. And again, this is the Docker volume. It is quite customizable, as you can see. Okay, now it is asking me how I want to integrate. And there are two options. One is with OpenClaw, the other one is Copilot. We already have covered OpenClaw and Copilot on the channel. So if you, instead of OpenClaw, if you just go here, search with it, this is a Copilot with Gwen Ollama. With Telegram, we already did it some 2 weeks ago. Pretty good agentic personal AI assistant, if you ask me. But I'm just going to go with OpenClaw because that is what's hot, and that is what is primarily you know it gives us full experience at the moment. I'm just going to go with I'm not going to do this E2E. Now let's go with default values. Let's go with the home directory, and now it is pulling all the images and containers. Takes a slightly bit of a time, as you can see. It pulls a lot of Docker images, so let's wait. And it has downloaded most of the stuff, and now it is starting that manager containers. And it is up and running. As you can see, this is our login page, and this is our auto-generated password and username, and this is some other information which they have put it out here. You can also access it on your public IP if you have. Now you can open it in the browser for the login page, and there you go, our HiClaw is running now. Let me give it a username and password, and then we can sign in. And this is what the welcome screen looks like. You can click on manager, and you can see that this is your manager where you can talk with it. It is already connected to your OpenClaw, and as I said earlier, you can also deploy it on your LAN. You can connect it with Copilot, which is another agentic framework, and then from here it's the same experience which we see in OpenClaw and rest of the lot. Also, this is a domain. You can also create multiple rooms here. You can assign multiple agents to multiple rooms, but for that I don't think so you should be using the Ollama based models. You should be using some hosted model, maybe from OpenAI or from the Alibaba's Gwen, their model studio, or from any other agentic framework. I will leave that to you, because this is something which these Ollama models struggle a lot, especially if you're implementing it in the production. And the manager is going to respond to you shortly. Takes a bit of a time with the response. Sometimes maybe it is just the thing with the manager, and just I'm just going to ask it that, okay, create me a simple, uh, maybe I'll just say uh, hello world program, just to show you how exactly it works. It is typing. Let's wait for it. And it has created that hello world program, and with all the documentation and stuff, and you can see that it is also using OpenClaw at the backend. The real beauty of this HiClaw and the feature which they are selling is the multi-agent orchestration and coordination. So let's try that one out. I'm asking it to create me a worker named Alice for front-end development and a worker named Bob for back-end development. So two workers, and then I'm giving both of them tasks together, that to build a self-contained to-do app or something like that. Bob handles the Python fast API backend, whereas Alice handle the front end. And I want them to or collaborate. So let's see what it does here. And look on the left hand side, it has created that worker Alice, and Bob should appear shortly. And we will also check out their rooms. And if I go to worker ls, by the way, Bob is also here. Let's go to ls, and then it says that, do you want to join worker ls? I'll just say yes, accept. And ls is here. Let's also accept Bob's one, and let's wait here. Let's go back. It is still typing and creating. It has told me what it is doing here. It can create workers, it can manage multi-agent projects and all that stuff. Now this is where I would suggest for the production environment, for a deep work, go with some API based models. And now it has created some of the tasks here, as you can see, and it has also created some of the other workflows. And then it is asking me if I can confirm. But before that, look at this. This is a project room which it has created. Let's accept this. Let's go back to the manager, and then I'll just say confirm, and then it is going to spun it up, and then they will create that project. And look at this manager. Manager is giving Bob these tasks here, and do this, do this. So it is properly tagging that Bob here. And this is Bob's room, this is a project's room, and this is where uh, tasks are being assigned with full spec. How good is that? And manager has given us the update that Bob is working on backend, Alice is working on this, and there is some notification in the project too. So let's click there. There you go. So it has also pasted all the tasks in this room here for Bob and few other. So it is also tagging both Alice and Bob here. And updates are pouring in. So these are the rooms where manager is saying something. Then this is a Bob's room, and then the main action is happening here where different agents are talking to each other. And of course, the more complex it is, the more time it is going to take. And if you are using API based models, be aware of the cost and the tokens. So look, pretty good. The only thing which I could say is that they just need to improve the speed a bit. The speed is slightly slow, but otherwise I think this is a real good stuff happening on top of OpenClaw with multi-agent orchestration. Let me know what do you think. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member, because membership is what keeps the channel going. Thank you for all the support, and please also follow me on X. Thanks.